iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. Okay, back to the DStv Premiership, of course. Kaizer Chiefs taking on Golden Arrows, Supersport United against Orlando Pirates, and Mamelodi Sundowns against Amazulu as well. The newspaper is out. iDiskiTimes is available in over 2,000 stores across Gauteng and KZN and some stores as well. You find it at Cabo Caltex Garage, Total Garage, and some malls as well. Thank you very much for supporting us, and make sure you buy the paper for only R3.50. So back to the reality now. Maybe let's start with the Sunday game in Mamelodi Sundowns against Amazulu. Sundowns, good start to the season. I think they've won 2 or 1-1. They're unbeaten. And then Amazulu now, they've bought players. Aboshaba, Memela scoring 2 goals in the last game as well. Very quickly, how do you see that one going?
Nguleko ngizobulisa ke kuba abamameli bethu beDStv zothi siyabonga kakhulu supporter. Nguleko it's going to be a difficult one. Kuzoba nzima nyana because manje asabheki ukuthi badlale kanjani ama last game. So le break le eyelontuzana FIFA date izoba nama changes kwamanye ama team because of we heard ku Sundowns ukuthi abojali bosalimele now no Rasmus again is injured. So izoba difficult. Amazulu ngizothi mina they still trying to find their feet because banama players amasha yabona. So izoba game emnandi because they're a good team. They can play now.
All right, Amazulu, I mean, we should think of them now, or we should start to think of them as a big team. Okolam Lambo, I think Okastin Mulenga is there, Amigo Memela is there, CPO Shabalala is there as well. So we should expect to Uti Nabo, Meleba push. I remember we watched them against Orlando Pirates in that game, Yama penalty, and it ended up 1-1 as a draw as well. But do you think maybe they will give Sundowns problems? And maybe let's look at what you think in terms of results in that game.
Yeah, I think the boys kufanele ukuthi baphakamise amasokisi because you know mangabe bodlalela a big team, and then I'm not saying Amazulu it's a small team. With history, Amazulu is a big team, but recently they've been struggling. Balwela relegation, babaleka izembe, changing coaches. So now they've got a new president, and I hope Guti the boys abaphethe lapha team they'll really work hard and make sure Guti bayibeka in the same limelight ukuthi Amazulu bewayiyo before.
All right, in terms of result, World Sports Betting, www.wsb.co.za. If you think you know what's going to happen in that game, go there, sign up, put your money where your mouth is. In terms of result, draw, win for Sundowns. You've mentioned their injuries as well. What do you think is going to happen?
No, I see Sundowns winning the game. Can be a 2-1. Looking at Sundowns, they still have the core of the team. Abana new players are manning except to Shaolile and the Nayo Rasmus, which is injured. So compared to Amazulu, where they've got about 8 or 9 new players. So I see Sundowns winning the game 2-1.
All right, Sundowns actually has like maybe 12 new players. It's just that they haven't been playing those new players. They still maintain the core of the team. Whereas Amazulu, like you're mentioning, are playing these new players, like maybe 6 different changes in the starting lineup now. Let's move it then to Supersport United and Orlando Pirates. I know a lot of people on social media bakumbuza abantu ngo 6-0 with Supersport and the Pirates, but Orlando Pirates have actually done well. They've qualified for a MTN 8 final against the Bloemfontein Celtic, which will be played on the 12th of December. On the other hand, Supersport United were knocked out by Celtic in that semi-final, and they really haven't done well. I think it's 2 wins and 1 loss. They lost to Golden Arrows the last time. Ukaitano Tembo, there are questions about formation. How do you see this one going in terms of formation, and who maybe is the favorite?
So far, Pirates their own song. They're doing everything right.
Yep.
And you know, team Mangabe is doing well. Because if Mangabe bangenze kahle, we're still gonna say something is wrong somewhere. They need to fix. But so far, the Pirates are doing very well. I'm happy, especially in the midfield. You know, when you've got a strong midfield, it gives you, I would say, 99% of you winning the game. So it's Pirates. That's what they are now. They've got a strong midfield and they're doing very well. Ulo Kaitane Tembo is questioning against Celtic the way applying a corner, ama tactics work, and that's why Paluzzi against Celtic. So I look, I'm not because he's got players. I good ama players. He's got players. Maybe is trying to be smart something new. Maybe that's why. But there's something new that we are so I see it's going to be a tight one because of the history between the two teams. It's going to be a tight one, but Pirates so far they're on song. So Pirates, I see them winning.
There's also this factor, Yoguti Amajita, they do pull up their socks. Supersport United against Sundowns, Chiefs, Pirates, they're always hard hitting. That's why they are able to win some of these big matches. They always get the best out of them in these kind of matches as well. Coming into this game, Orlando Pirates, maybe your message to the players, Yoguti, look guys, you've done well in the derby, you are in the final, you're doing well in the league, but just calm down and relax and don't think that you've already won these matches. Make sure you go there and apply yourselves.
The simple is we I see you go like M10-8 now. We're playing a league. A league is a marathon. And if Mangabe Njoba CC qualify to final like in Celtic M10-8, we are not yet there. We're still trying because the history tells you Uguti team is in a 4 or 5 years and winning next. Yeah. So mind these boys, they are there to change that. So Abagan's the next. They still have a long way because even though we low final, we're not sure who will win. So they need to show us and give people a confidence. You know what? Our team, they're going to win the final. So now, these boys, I'm saying to them, each and every game, my lala, about a final. Then it will help them to build their confidence, to grow in football, and really it will make them a good Nalamama team, Babasabi.
All right, final scoreline then, before we move on to the Chiefs game.
I see 1-0. Pirates winning the game.
I think Supersport United will score a goal. They have a good firepower up front, but of course, it's your video, it's your opinion. www.wsb.co.za. World Sports Betting. If you want to put your money in, if you disagree with so maybe you think it's going to be a draw, go and put your money on that website. Right, moving along. Then lastly, Kaizer Chiefs Golden Arrows at 3:30 on Saturday. This is probably the worst possible time to play Kaizer Chiefs. Mandla Ncikazi is a new coach. He took over from Coach Steve Compella. I think he's drawn 2 and won 1 in the league. That means he has 5 points in the league, and I think he's number 7 or something like that. But it's too early to talk about Abo number Mang Mang. Let's talk about the idea. It's probably the worst time to face the Chiefs. Maybe Chiefs is okupuka ngabo. Maybe they will be motivated. Maybe Gavin Handus okuluma na Amajita, and maybe they will be motivated to turn around the corner. What kind of game are we seeing in Golden Arrows and Kaizer Chiefs?
I hope ukuthi ngempela wenzile lokho ucoach Gavin Hunt, because those boys be Chiefs mentally that damaged confidence. It's very low. Uyabona nje the body language tells you mabadala. So I hope ukuthi ukwazile ukuthi akhulume nabo one on one, and also as a group and as a team to keep them the picture eyakhe as a coach ukuthi yini la ibonayo, and for yena to get to that stage you need that in from the boys. Nguleko ucoach lapha noNcikazi asingamthathini kancane. He's been around. He is not as a head coach, but in the game he's been assistant for quite a long time. Yes. He's got the experience. At some point, Gumarisbeki, Beraba caretaker coach, Kungena coach. So he's got an experience. So remember, Gulego, no coach bega close no coach Steve Compella. Coach Steve Compella is a very smart coach. He's very smart and he's very intelligent. Ngulego ngikhuluma ngokuthi monga mamela makakhuluma, you can think you're confused, confused. He's just telling you the way it is. Yabo ukuthi kuba ukuthi how to figure it out ukuthi lenda ikhuluma yeqiniso. Why ngisho kanjalo ngisho ukuthi ucoach Ncikazi angayithatha ku coach Steve Compella ishoulder yana kancane ukuthi he can play a bit of a smart game ukuthi azin yes mina ngiwinile, I've played 2 draws and a winner. I've got that confidence, man. Yeah. of winning because I've won and angakadliwa. Looking at Chiefs, Chiefs, I'm still saying Okuti is still struggling because abakazkoreli bona. Like Nzochuti in open play because they're only scoring on set pieces, so we don't count. Let's see a team scoring. Chiefs is a big team. Let's see them scoring with an open play. So I think he's trying to angafaki a bit pressure on Chiefs, but he's putting pressure on his players. Okuti boys, Mamelanla, wake up. Don't think Ujoba Chiefs have been struggling. Business Chelokuti, they are down and out. Yep. They can come back. Joba Ashu. So he's very smart. Don't sleep. Chiefs is the big team. They can come back. They've got players that they can do that. It's only to prepare them mentally, physically, tactically, game plan in order for them to deliver.
Right. So do you see Chiefs Kusasa, or maybe it's going to be very difficult? What kind of game do you think we're going to see here? Is this going to be the day where Kaizer Chiefs play better, Kaizer Chiefs get better results?
It's going to be for Chiefs. Looking at arrows by the confidence. Chiefs Gobanzima, even though they've got names in that team, but because of as a team, Abagachil, so that's why Gobanzima. And I see the game. If Arrows not winning 2-1. There you go. WSB, www.wsb.co.za. That's World Sports Betting. Go there, sign up, put your money where your mouth is in terms of football. DStv Premiership is back. There's also the English Premier League. There's La Liga. There's some rugby matches as well. So if you fancy yourself a bet, you don't have to be limited to what we're talking about. You can put your money in any sporting event that's playing over this weekend. Thank you very much for watching us.